guys, Sean here. Welcome back to another Frugal vlog. Hope you guys are doing good, doing well. As you guys can see, it's a bit of an overcast day. And if you're wondering how I'm pointing, things are happening. I put both cameras on the same stick today. I got one of those little adapters that converts one mount to two. So I have both cameras sitting side by side. So on the left-hand side is the Action 3, on the right, the Action 4. The 3 is filming that direction, 4 is filming this direction. So if you see me kind of pointing things and that, just because I am playing with my camera gear. Recording this on Monday because I have a day off and it is a beautiful day. As you can see, overcast. I just walked through a rain shower that turned into open blue skies for about 10 minutes. I'm like, yes, beautiful day to get some filming done. And the minute I get to the park, overcast. And it looks like it's gonna rain again, so, which is fine. I don't mind. It's all good. I don't have a worry or care in the world. I've had a wonderful weekend. I filmed last week's vlog on Saturday, took Sunday off, and Monday I'm out doing this again. I had a ball. Using both cameras to record really has opened up my eyes to a whole new way of making content. So I thought, what the hell? I can do this again. So both cameras are decent. They're comparable to one another. Let me just do something here real quick. Okay. I'm just trying to see how well this works. It's going to be a learning curve for me again because this is how my life goes. I get a bee in my bonnet to try something new. And so I go and make a $10 purchase and end up goofing around for hours and hours and hours with it. Nice to know I'm not the only person out here enjoying the trails. So, yeah, I mentioned on last week's vlog that we had 2 holiday weeks back to back, and I talked about the first one, which is Truth and Reconciliation, which is, like I said, is a fairly new holiday for us here. And today is actually Thanksgiving. We celebrate Canadian Thanksgiving in October versus November like it is in the United States. I don't really celebrate it. Never have. I'm one of those people that I don't need a day to be thankful for anything. I'm thankful for stuff all the time. I understand how fortunate I am and how blessed my life has been. So I don't need a day to remind me about it. And plus there's a lot of negative things that have been attached to the holidays over the course of the last little while, which I don't have any issue with. Again, I don't celebrate them, so it's not like it bothers me one way or the other. The only thing I look forward to is the fact that it's a statutory holiday in Canada, so I get it off. So for me, that's the big perk. Thankful very much for that. But as for the rest, I don't care. Like, I don't celebrate holidays. I find the commercialism of them is mind-numbing. And that was even as a child with Christmas. I did not care for that holiday. Still don't. I think I was 8 or 9. And I always liked National Geographic. My grandfather got me a subscription to it when I was young. And I started collecting some of the older ones when I could find them. So they were showing up in like antique stores and bookstores and stuff. And I found a couple that I really liked. Like they had articles in them that I wanted to read. But they were like, and this is back in the 70s, they were like $20. And I couldn't understand. So I took one up to the lady that was running the store, and I just asked her if it was marked improperly. And she was like, no. She goes, these are more expensive because of the back cover. And I turned them over to look, and she was showing me, and they had Coca-Cola ads for Christmas. And she said that, you know, these were important advertisements because of how, you know, they were marketing Santa Claus. And that's when I realized, at a young age, that Santa Claus was a marketing tool for Coca-Cola. The colors were the same, the white and the red, and just the image that was on these old National Geographics was the image of Santa Claus that I'd been sold since I was a kid. And so from that day on, it's like, nah, I don't need that day. It's okay. Now, I still like the holidays. Again, it's time for, you know, family get together and celebrate things, and completely down for that. But the whole thing of giving gifts and all that shit, not my cup of tea. So I don't really care much for the commercial holidays. So like I said, Thanksgiving, it's a day off. I can't get a lot of stuff done at the stores, which that in itself I'm thankful for, because it means I go out for a walk. I don't feel obligated to stop and go anywhere and pick up something, because I always walk past all the stores and stuff, and I'm like, oh, I should go pick up something. Oh, I should go grab this. And it's not like I spend tons of money and stuff. I'm buying food. You know, I'm getting groceries and stuff, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm running low on XYZ thing, and I pick it up. Now, if I was able to go to a store today, I would be buying toilet paper. I think would be one of the things. Not because I'm out, but because I'm down to 2 rolls. And I'm that mindset is when I saw it today, when I swapped out and I saw that I only had 2 rolls left, I was like, the mental checklist that goes in. Hello, squirrel. So I do the mental checklist for stuff, and toilet paper is now on it, which is cool. It's all fine, fine and dandy. Look at that. Love this stuff. Feels good. So yeah, I was a little disappointed in this unit when I first got it. And the unit, I mean the stick that I have both cameras attached to. It's fairly narrow, and the way that the DJI system is, you have these magnetic mounts underneath, and the clearance is, I would say, 2 or 3 millimeters between the 2 cameras. So I don't have enough space for my cages for either one of the units. And I was like, oh God, not that. Because I use the cage for the microphone system. I have the Rode Wireless Me set up. And it connects through USB-C. It works fine, I like it. I really enjoy the system. But today, I can't use that because I don't have a place to mount the clip for the receiver. So, thankfully, I'm one of those people that likes to buy extra gear. So I have a DJI wireless microphone connected. So its receiver, even though I don't care much for it, it works, and it just connects to the USB-C. So it's just sitting on the outside doing its thing, and I'm okay with it. Seen some folks. You ever notice what I do sometimes is I will keep the camera to the side when I have folks walking by. And I do that out of respect. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Because I feel a lot of times people don't want to be on film. And if they see me pointing it over to the side, they won't think that I'm trying to, you know, videotape them or anything. But I'm getting better. Now, if I'm on a busy street or something, I don't care. But I'm walking in the woods. And folks come out here for quiet contemplation and exercise. The last thing that they want to have to deal with, some random idiot like myself, who is self-obsessed enough to be making a vlog. No, I don't consider myself self-obsessed. Introspective is the term I like for myself. But yeah, it's been a good weekend. Saturday I did the big walk and the big recording. I did, I recorded the vlog twice, trying to get stuff. And sometimes what you'll do is for me, my workflow, I will not really go out with much of a plan, and I'll just start talking, and I'll get to some key points that I think are interesting. And then sometimes I might ramble, or something will happen. Like a person will derail me when they walk by, or something happens. And so I stop, lose my train of thought, and go, fuck. Go back, start over again. And luckily for me, I'm pretty good at remembering what I was talking about. And so I ended up recording roughly 2.5 times, which is fine. And then I had the Insta360 out, and then I recorded it with the single camera I did like 4 or 5 different little videos with it, did a bunch of little shorts with it, and I took some footage just walking. And when I transferred everything over to the computer, between all 3 SD cards, I had just under 90 gigs of footage. I was like, son of a bitch. So I went through and I cleaned out the clips that I wanted to keep, and I set those in the folders, and I organized everything. I have a folder for Action 4, a folder for Action 3, and a folder for the 360. So I keep things organized, and then I'll preview them. And if it's a scene that I want, or if it's a piece I want, I'll rename it to like Action 4 Clip 1. And that way I have things organized. So when I go into DaVinci, I know I'm grabbing these clips. I'll also make a folder that will just have all the raw footage that I'm going to be using for the video. And then for the Insta360, it has its own software. So when I do the 360 folder, I will go into that folder, and there's 2 different types of files. One of them is the master file, and what that does when you open it up is it will open up the 2 video files that are associated with it. Because that camera has 2 screens on it, you have 2 different video files, and they're linked with the master file. So what I'll do is I'll go through those, and I'll edit out the shorts that I want, or I'll edit out the scene that I want for the vlog. Once I've got everything organized, I'll have the shorts in one folder, and they're the rough draft. Then I'll have the scenes for the video in a secondary folder, transfer it all into DaVinci. I'm good to go. So I do a lot of work up front so that I make life easier for me when I go to edit. And then with the 2 video files, I will sync the audio. So for the 3 and the 4, the audio will be the same. and I keep the master audio on 4. So what I do in DaVinci is I will have both video scenes available, and I can see them, sync them up, and then I will take action 3. Once it's all synced, I will get rid of the audio track because it's not necessary anymore, and then I will place that video clip one higher than, my master file, secondary file, and then the edit file. So action 3 goes in the edit area, and I make it so that I can't see it. So I make it opaque. So then I'll watch the main footage, but while it's doing that, I can see it's like little screenshots of what I was looking at. And sometimes I'll be, looking. So I'll be looking for, when I'm looking at the camera, and I was looking like this, then I know, okay, that's an indicator. So then I would drag the clip, I'd cut it, drag the clip down, get the points that I want from it, clip the end, drag the main part back up. So what I end up with is 3 video files, 2 are visible and 1 is invisible. And so I watch the entire video, and then I clip and edit, watch it again, and then redo the changes, add any color changes I want to do to it, or add in any transitions, preview it again, and I set it to render. And the 15-minute vlog took me about 2 hours to do, which I was happy with. I figured I went out Saturday and I recorded the whole thing, came home, edited it, rendered, and uploaded it while I was eating dinner. And it was lovely. It was a great evening. My buddy Fetch and I played some video games afterwards, and I just enjoyed the hell out of my evening. And it was great. It was so nice to devote a day to making videos and editing and doing everything all at once. Because again, it was part of the trying to make a workflow for myself, so that when I travel, I can do this. So we'll see. But yeah, it went well. Hello. People using their camera on a monopod. I know all too well what that's like. I know exactly how that feels. So yeah. The shorts are a different animal, because what I'll do is in the 360, I will watch them, because I don't take like long form video. I will see something I like, turn the camera on, do my little fiddly thing with the camera. So I always have an idea for what I want it to look like. So then when I go to edit that, I choose the directions and I make the flow, and then I will render that out with the audio from the camera. And I usually end up doing 5 to 7 shorts in a session, and I will take all of them, then I'll take a bunch of music that I've gotten from YouTube, dump that all into the folder together, and then when I dump that into DaVinci, I have a setup just for making shorts. So I put in all the audio tracks, put in all the video tracks, and what I'll do is I'll dump in one of the video tracks and one of the songs, and I'll watch it. Now mind you, the shorts are, anywhere between 10 to 30 seconds. But I'll watch it and I'll listen to the tune, and I come with the realization, it's like, yeah, that one works, or no, that one doesn't. And there's times where I will be, playing with it for, you know, 5, 6, 7 songs, and none of it works. And so then I go back onto YouTube to their audio library, grab a bunch more, and then do the same thing again. Hello. And so each short doesn't take a long time to do, but I enjoy it. And so I did that Sunday for the shorts because I edited the video part on Saturday, and then Sunday I edited the audio and put the music in. So it's just a matter of uploading them all and then scheduling them all and have a workflow. And YouTube, I can schedule quite a piece in advance. I'm a couple weeks ahead for the shorts. On TikTok, I do the same shorts. I upload them, the same schedule. But they only allow 10 days in advance. So it kind of stifles my creativity a little bit on TikTok because I'll be wanting to upload all of them, but I can't because of the limitations of their platform. So, which is fine, it's okay. But I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying this process. It's something new. And so that's why I wanted to kind of yak and talk about it, because it's something that I am into. Plus I got new gear to talk about. So anyway, not too sure if this is everybody's cup of tea, but it's what we got. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy. At that point in the video again, where I have to say it, if you do like my content, you don't mind these kind of rambles, feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe please, if you wouldn't mind. Again, I'm working towards this to become something more permanent for myself, which is why I devote a lot of time to this. And every day I'm learning, trying to get better at what I do. And hopefully someday it becomes my full-time gig. But yeah, every little bit counts. So I do want to again thank everybody that does come out and checks out my content. Anyway, I will see you all next week in our next video. Take care, everybody. Bye.